Do you know sago soup with mango? I do. And I hope you'll try that. I'm going to show you all about it in this today's show with a nice, incredible green papaya salad that is so good for you on top of it. You have to try that. I'm going to show you everything. Stay with me. Hi everybody, and welcome to Let's Cook with Cecile. Thank you so much for joining us today, because we're going to do something so special. We're going to make Thai food, but Thai food so easy to do at home and especially so good for you. And this is what I want to show you today. One of the most important things when you eat today is to take care of your gut, and this is what we're going to do today with this green papaya salad and mango coconut sago for dessert. I'm going to show you the beautiful colors of all these ingredients. So we have the green papaya, of course. We have some cucumber, lime, garlic, chilies. Be careful, these are very, very hot. Dried shrimps, tomatoes, cilantro, peanut butter. At least we have one ingredient that you know already. This is nampla, this is fish sauce, this is palm sugar, this is something that you get in little cakes like that and you can grind like what I did, sago, pandan leaf, cubed mango, and coconut milk. See, very easy, nothing else, you know, simple ingredients. No, I'm kidding. No, these you have to go get in a Chinese place, preferably. There are plenty over here. Me, I got it in Portsmouth because I live in New Hampshire. But you can, I'm sure you can get it in Massachusetts. I know that already in Cambridge you have plenty. Anyway, just go to a Oriental food place and ask for the ingredients. I'll give you all of that on my website anyway. Okay, very easy. Go for it. It changes a little bit from the usual, I don't know what kind of thing that wouldn't help your gut. And today I have even some help from friends, go figure. So Adele is there, and Adele, what are you doing in Acton?
I'm doing a year here with the Rotary Youth Exchange Program.
And she can speak English on top of it. Can you believe that? So that's why, you know, Adele is there for a year. So to help her going through the monotony of the situation, I'm going to make her cook some Thai food. Okay, Adele, perfect. So I'm sure you can cook some water. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can boil some water.
I'm sure
so if you can boil some water, I guess you can do everything else, which is cooking the sago. We're going to start with that.
Okay.
Alors, Adele, we're going to add, we have in here some water. Our sago is very hyper easy. You know, the Thai, they don't make it complicated, the Chinese either. So I just have to make it slightly hotter in here. And sago is that, see, it's just, you know, like tapioca beads. It is tapioca beads. And when we cook it, it's going to get completely translucent, and it's going to make the texture slightly on the slimy side, which is great. You'll see. Thicker and a little bit slimy. So for the moment, it's like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I put a little bit of salt in the water. And what you just have to do is to just watch that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to increase the heat in here. We put that to boil, and then we'll let it simmer, and you have to stir it regularly until it becomes completely translucent in here.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm going to explain everyone what I'm going to do with this papaya and everything. So, I'm sure you've never seen a real green papaya in your life. Here it is. And of course, we're gonna have to to peel it. Voila. I know it's so sexy. Alors, the beauty of papaya, first, it gives you a lot of enzymes. Enzymes are so important to help you properly digest the nutrients of what you eat. if you don't have enough enzymes, you just eat some stuff, but you don't absorb it. So in papaya, you have papain, which is what will help you digest everything. But when you have green papaya like that, you have a resistant starch that will create a proper bacterial activity in your gut. And this is so important. Here I'm going to show you that. This is what I'm going to use to shred my papaya. Okay? And I'm going to use that to shred also the cucumber. But I'm going to do that over actually a bowl. Here. Here we go. So this is, I love that also. It's a kind of tool that you get in Oriental markets. I remember I used to live in Hong Kong, and our favorite place to eat was this incredible Thai restaurant. And each time I would come in there, I could see the girl who was doomed to shred papaya all day. She was like, I thought, oh my God, poor thing. I'm so glad I don't have to do it. I just have to come and eat it. And now if I want to have this incredible salad, I have to do it myself. So it takes a while. So we'll come back when I'm done with that. You'll see I have a big bowl full of shredded papaya, and I'll do the same with the cucumber. I'm not going to show you how to shred cucumber. It's going to be the same thing. And then we'll take care of the incredible dressing that goes in that. We'll come back. Okay, so we are back on our sago soup, and Adele has been stirring that so well that you can see now that all the beads are almost all transparent, dissolved, and you can see the texture. It's kind of, slightly slimy like that. So now we're going to add this pandan leaf, that is something that the Asian use, can stir that, to give green color usually, but also a taste. In here we won't have the green color because to have the green color you need to juice it. But at least it's going to give a little taste. And here we have more taste because we're going to add all that coconut milk to it. Here we go. We are coconut milked. And okay, stir that. So the sago will finish cooking in there, and at the end we'll add our beautiful cubed, and we can add the sugar, by the way. We can add some of the sugar in here in the same time, the beautiful palm sugar that voila. Not too much. We keep some for our dressing. So, maybe you noticed, voila, this is papaya, shredded papaya, cucumber, okay, and I'll add some halves little tomatoes like that. See the beautiful color to it? I'll finish that later. But what I want to show you now is this dressing. Okay, for the dressing, okay, we need garlic. Alors, lots of garlic. I like it with lots of garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't do this recipe. That's it. Actually, I think that if you don't like garlic, you won't like the rest of the ingredients either, because we have fish sauce, we have dried shrimps, and if you cannot stand the strength of the garlic, I doubt you're going to stand the rest of that. So always remove the germ in the garlic. Okay, we don't need that. Okay, this is enough as a garlic. We need also a little chili. So for those who are not used to chili, don't rub your eyes after you've been touching it. Okay, what I'm going to do is cut that in half. Remove the seeds. Yeah. Là. Bon, it's you add more or less according to what you can stand in terms of heat. Okay. So we're going to take all of that over there because we're going to blend everything together. Ah, I need to make also some lime juice. Let's see, what do we have in here? Okay, that. Okay. Tiens, Adèle, you can stop stirring that, and I'm going to ask you to make some lime juice here. You're going to press, voilà, tiens, like that. And, okay? 3. Alors, my trusted little ninja. I love that. Well, if you don't have something like that, of course, any type of blender will work. It's a pretty big chunk of peanut butter, of course, unsweetened. Not going to use sweet. This one is completely natural. There is nothing else in it but peanuts. If you don't have that, just use plain peanuts, okay? Roasted is better, if possible. It has more taste. Okay, we add everything in here. This fragrant fish sauce that has been, perfuming the whole studio since I opened it. Dried shrimps. Love that. Okay, we need at least that. Okay, and I'm gonna help Adèle making more juice. You know, right now we are using only very actually good and healthy. It changes from what are you guys usually using for dressing. I hope it's not something white and creamy that I never use. Not yogurt, something else. Anyway, I'll remember eventually. But voila. All of that is hyper good. Yeah, we'll do one more. Tiens. You make one in here, I make one in here.
Okay.
The more lime juice we have, the better. Voilà. The fish sauce is already very salty, so I'm not going to add any salt in there. But a tiny bit of that beautiful palm sugar. Voilà. Great job. Hop là. Okay, now the fun part. Là, attends, if I can close, yeah. Be careful, it's gonna be noisy. Attends, yeah, it works. Yes, it works. Tada! Si? Bon, alors. Look at that. That, guys. Voilà. And, attends, let's see here. Okay. Look at that. Okay, and look at what I have here. No need to, don't bother with anything else, just, voila. Do it like that, don't make it complicated. And when we are done with the dessert, I'll show you what to do with that. But first, see, it's done. I mean, basically, it's nothing else to do. Alors, let's see in here. We have to try if we need to add more sugar or not. Okay. Alors, let's see. Tiens, Adèle, you'll try that. You'll tell me if you like it this way or if you want more sugar. Tiens, go ahead. Alors,
I like it like that.
you like it like that? She likes it like that. Alors, what we'll do? Why bother with something complicated? Okay, Là, what do we have in here? Do we have, tiens, here. Voilà. I'm going to show you how we serve this little thing. Look at that texture. So for those who like something creamy and white, we have some creamy and white, just not in the dessert. In the dressing. It should never be in the dressing. Voila. But I'm gonna show you that it won't stay creamy and white because, voila, tiens, I'm gonna use that. Oh, sorry. There is nothing like mango and coconut milk. These go so well together. Did you already have anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you know what to expect. Voilà, guys. Alors, this is ready for that. This is ready for that. Hoopla. And now, where is my... I have some. Look at that. Now the thing is to stir everything together. The thing is, if you want, you can stir first your papaya and then add the tomatoes and the coriander on top. Okay? Alors, what we'll do is, I've been heavy on the peanut. I can smell the peanut. Okay, do we have an empty one in here? No, okay, I'm gonna go get, tiens, voilà. That. Okay, so Adele, now you've seen what we could do with green papaya, cucumber, simple little Asian ingredients, and I know that you can't wait to dig into that, but we'll do that by ourselves later. First, I wanted to tell you guys, try that. And anytime you can join me and be my co-host and dig into these for real, for once, okay? Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for being on ActonTV. Bye-bye.
Tell us how you came to Acton to do this great, wonderful cooking show for us.
I came here because of my husband. He was invited here one day for an interview for, I think, the town something. It was because of the town. He was interviewed here, and then he looked at the kitchen and he was talking to Mark, and he said, "Oh, my wife would love to, you know, she would have a blast doing something in here." Actually, he's always looking for a way to, you know, pull me out of my work, of my computer, because I write books. And, you know, when you write books, you're in there, you know, all the time. And it's very difficult to do something else. And so he had this idea, and I'm very happy because coming in here for me is vacation.
And what inspired you to do a French cooking show?
Because cooking is part of my life. We are a family of foodies, like crazy. I think he married me because since we were little, you know, already when we met when I was 10, he was 12. And very quickly he had the bad habit of coming home, visiting and telling, "It smells good in here, what are you doing?" And his mom was a very bad cook, and so he was regularly coming home, and I was always cooking something since I was little, always. So of course it was natural. You know, I've been teaching food in every countries we ended up living. I've been teaching for the French communities in every country, like in China especially, and so he knew that maybe I would have a blast, and I do.
And what would you like to tell people who want to do a show, they have an idea for a show about this station?
But you know, especially if you do a cooking show, the good thing is you always have guinea pigs to eat your stuff, you know. You always. So yeah, no, I love it, and but any show, you know, works. You know, you guys are very professional, and you always have everything ready, and you know, you can have very cute co-hosts, like with a pink shirt and everything, you know, springy. So yeah, it's a good place to have a show.
So if you'd like to see Cecile's show, you can see it on demand and on our website at ActonTV.org. And remember, if you want to do your very own TV show, maybe you have a show idea, drop us a line.